Very often people confuse neurodiversity with what would be the concept of being neurodivergent.
The joy of neurodiversity is to actually recognize all these conditions are just simply part of the diversity of the human brain, and to sort of see them in that strength-focused context rather than the deficits.
Getting to work with neurodivergent individuals is something that I absolutely love.
Our mission is to raise awareness on the importance of neurodiversity and to also change the narrative that neurodiversity is a problem into a more comfortable narrative that neurodiversity is a blessing in disguise.
Equality, as you know, equality is a very easy thing to say.
What I would like to see is not tokenism.
Let's say you'd picked any other group of people and you say, well, 80% of them are unemployed and 15% are underemployed. You kind of say, well, that's not equality.
Some schools simply ignore the problem, and the children with this remain without help.
It is where our children occupy a space and also command it.
They've actually changed the whole aspect of how learning is taking place in senior kindergarten. So it used to be sit down with a pencil and we teach you how to hold a pencil. It's all about play learning. So it's very much about, very tactile, very much in terms of how it is that you're going to learn the concepts. It's very much concept-based.
We are trying to get people to know neurodiversity from a social point of view. So to stop thinking about deficits and start thinking about differences, neurological differences.
Both neurodiverse and non-neurodiverse persons should learn more about each other by maybe utilizing a continuing education, inclusive but not intrusive.
So everyone fits under the umbrella of neurodiversity, and as I like to say, each living human being with a living brain is under the neurodiversity umbrella, so that leaves zombies out.
And if you've known nothing but neurotypicals in your organization, you're always going to come up with the same solution to the same problems. And it's only when you have a neuro-inclusive environment and that you start coming to other solutions.
On their differences, you should understand that organizations should be able to come together to understand the opportunities and I call it blessing, the advantage that people with neurological differences bring to the organization.
I'd also love to see more organizations doing lots more around neurodiversity, being really proactive in putting in a clear process of support.
A neuro-inclusive workspace is one where there is representation and agency.
We are seeing organizations that support neurodivergent workers. We are seeing groups that particularly have policies to include others.
They should have an economic interest to do that, because if they hire people who are neurodiverse, there is academic proof that you end up having a more productive workforce, a more creative and innovative workforce.
Well, to think outside the box, you need people who are outside the box.
My happiness is that I'm one of the voices raising awareness on neurodiversity.
You deserve to be put in a position to succeed and to be supported the way to allow yourself to fulfill your potential at work.
So multiple challenges at no end.
Though the progress is slow, we are definitely headed in the right direction.
It's a lot like the old saying, a lot to do, but more to do.
Even though we have many steps to go, I see a lot of reasons to be optimistic.
Giving individuals some strategies that help them bring their challenges into their control, the impact of that is huge. And I've seen people's confidence grow, their self-esteem improve. I've seen their work performance really improve.
It's hopeful for us as a people, but it's also hopeful for us as a society.